November 2, Foxtrot X-ray Tango.
There's that station again. It's November 2. Sir, give me the whole thing slowly phonetically.
Give me the whole thing slowly phonetically.
November 2, Foxtrot X-ray Tango. Name is Gus, Golf Uniform Sierra. We're in New Jersey.
Roger, Roger. Foxtrot X-ray Tango. That's a Roger?
X-ray Tango. That's a Roger?
That's a Roger.
And what was the name again?
And what was the name again?
Gus, Golf Uniform Sierra.
Roger, Gus. And what radio are you running, sir?
Roger, Gus. And what radio are you running, sir?
I'm using a Yaesu FTDX-5000.
Roger, sir. All right. If you would, why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system? I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us.
I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us.
Okay. Jim, a wire. I have a NFED 40/10 that goes out my window over my door sill up 30 feet into a tree, and then kind of zigzags down the other side of the tree. But it seems to work out for me. I'm using a Tango Lima 922 amplifier from Kenwood, and we're doing about 600 watts.
Roger, Roger, Gus. Well, let's see. Have me a little background noise in there. What I'm interested in maybe is what distance you are from your microphone. Would you be past 4 or 5 inches from your mic?
Past 4 or 5 inches from your mic?
That's correct. The mic is an M100, which happens to be a dual capsule. I don't know how Yaesu does it, but it's a dual capsule condenser dynamic microphone, and I'm rolling off the top. I'm just using the bottom.
Yes, sir. Well, what I would suggest, if you would, we have a setup procedure that we'll get to the end of that and maybe get rid of some of that background noise. It has to do with, starting with your compressor in line, but only at a 3. Compression on, but only at a 3. It's a token amount, and you'll never hear it on the air, but it begins our setup procedures for reaching a 3 dB dynamic range. So it would be a compressor on at a 3, Roger?
It would be a compressor on at a 3, Roger?
Okay, the nomenclature is from 1 to or 0 to 100, so I can back it down to about 30, I guess, and that'll be about 3.
Yes, sir, exactly. 30 on that compressor is ideal. That's exactly what we're talking about. Then once we get there, move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And we're using a new word now for setting your mic gain and the ALC level. The word is audio. And audio, we stretch it out for about 4 seconds, so it's audio. And that makes it a lot easier to tune that ALC meter than the way we were doing it before with speaking rapidly. Roger?
We're doing it before with speaking rapidly. Roger?
Roger, Roger. Audio, audio, audio. I'm bringing it down to about, 1/3, I guess. No, actually 3/3. 3/3.
Right, so the magic number is mid-scale to 2/3. From the midpoint to 2/3. Roger?
Midpoint to 2/3. Roger?
Okay, hello, audio, 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 audio. That should be right.
Yes, sir. Sounds really nice. Now, let's go to your EQ page. And if you can find that, we'll crank in a little top-end EQ.
We'll crank in a little top-end EQ.
You want to go to the top end?
Yes, treble EQ plus 2 from where you are. Treble boost, 2 clicks from where you are.
Treble boost, 2 clicks from where you are.
Okay, let me get into... I wanted to ask you something about bandwidth for transmitting, which is 104. I usually start there. I know you want to go to the trouble. The bandwidth's at 3,000. Is that okay?
Well, actually, you want to be 100 to 2,900. When you exceed 2,900, do you have people start coming looking for you with pitchforks, Roger?
Start coming looking for you with pitchforks, Roger?
Roger. Okay, I went down to between 1 and 2,900 on the bandwidth.
Yes, sir. We can get you a nice curve with 100 to 2,900. There's no reason to exceed 2,900, Roger.
Reason to exceed 2,900, Roger.
Roger. Okay, I'm making my way up to the high frequencies, which would be my 158 menu indication. And that's at 2,600.
All right, so you're at 2.6K, is that a Roger on your treble EQ?
2.6K, is that a Roger on your treble EQ?
That's a Roger.
All right, and what is your width? Is it like a 4? We want to put that on a 4, Roger.
Like a 4? We want to put that on a 4, Roger.
Okay, my level's 4, and my bandwidth is 4.
Yes, sir. Okay, so your width is 4. That's what I was getting at. Now, I want you to go 2 clicks boost from where you are.
I want you to go 2 clicks boost from where you are.
Okay, I'm up at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All righty. Give me 2 more. What's your top end boost? Is it like 10?
The top end boost, is it like 10?
Yeah, Roger. I'm at 10 now.
Okay. Why don't you give me about 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Antenna system, and let me listen to you for a minute.
Okay. My antenna system goes up to a tree about 30 foot. It's a N-fed, half-wave N-fed antenna, which works pretty good in the location and under the circumstances that I'm in, because I'm in a garden apartment. And it seems to do well for me. So back to you.
Yes, sir. Now, on your bottom end, your base, is that frequency, is that like 100 cycles?
Is that frequency, is that like 100 cycles?
Let me QSY there. And that's 100 cycles.
Yes, sir. 100 cycles and a 4 width. 4 widths, Roger.
Goes on a 4 width. 4 widths, Roger.
Level is 2, and the bandwidth is 4, correct.
All right, so give me 2 clicks boost from where you are to a 4. 2 clicks boost from where you are, Roger.
4. 2 clicks boost from where you are, Roger.
My bandwidth was 4, so do you want me to go to level and give it 2 clicks?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm at 0 equalizer level on the base.
Okay, so you're plus or minus 0 on the base control, Roger. No, neither cut nor boost, Roger. You're flat.
Control, Roger. No, neither cut nor boost, Roger. You're flat.
That's correct. I'm flat. I'm flat with a 4 level and a 200 KC.
Oh, you're 200. Bring that to 100. Bring your EQ on the bottom end to 100 cycles, Roger.
EQ on the bottom end to 100 cycles, Roger.
I'm sorry, I was at 100. I'm at 100 frequency, and my level is my bandwidth is 4, and my level EQ level is at 0, flat.
Roger. Now give me a +2 on that bottom base control. Boost 2 clicks from where you are. I want to hear what that sounds like.
2 clicks from where you are. I want to hear what that sounds like.
You're saying the level, bring up the level 2?
Yes, sir. Boost, 2 clicks, bass EQ.
Boost, 2 clicks, bass EQ.
Got it there now. That's a boost of 2. And I don't know whether my proximity to this microphone, it's got like a coupler on it that that funnels your voice into the capsule. But this is what I sound like about 6 inches away.
Yes, sir. Now, just out of curiosity, I think we got a pretty good curve, but I'm interested in your dual diaphragm microphone, and I want you to, if you could, just give me the electret condenser microphone only. Electret condenser microphone aspect of that mic only.
Condenser microphone aspect of that mic only.
Okay, this is condenser only, and I've got the dynamic switch off.
Okay, so you can do either or both. Is that a Roger?
You can do either or both. Is that a Roger?
That's a Roger. It's sort of a weird microphone that they can do the condenser and dynamic at the same time, and then they have a slight roll off for each side for lows or highs if you want to do that. So yes, you can do both, or you can do one or the other.
Roger. Well, I think I'm hearing some collision in the mid frequencies. It sounds like they might be fighting each other in the mid ranges. So I would want to hear just the condenser microphone only for a moment. Roger.
Condenser microphone only for a moment. Roger.
Yeah, that's what I was speaking to you on. Although it has the roll off, the high roll off. The low roll off is on.
All right. Now I want you to give me the dynamic mic only, Roger.
The dynamic mic only, Roger.
Yeah, I don't know if I lost you or you dropped out or what's going on. But this is the dynamic only with the low cutoff. Dynamic only with the low cutoff.
Alrighty, and then go back to the condenser mic, the electret.
Go back to the condenser mic, the electret.
Okay, this is condenser only. I've spoken to people and they said that it sounded better with both on, but, everybody has a different ear. So back to you.
Yes, so I thought I was hearing a little bit of fighting each other in the mid-range when both were on. I'm just kind of curious why, when you went to the electret part, that I didn't hear more top end, which I would have thought in direct comparison between a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone, there should be quite a top end difference there, with the electret being much more articulated than the dynamic. But I'm not hearing that difference, Roger.
The dynamic, but I'm not hearing that difference, Roger.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't usually hear the change. If I do them one at a time and I monitor myself, sometimes I can do it. But it's difficult to make the comparison when you're listening yourself on the monitor. So this is just the condenser now.
Roger, Gus. Well, I'm having a hard time hearing the difference, and I'm my ears are my voice isn't involved in what I'm hearing, so I can concentrate on what's going on, and I'm not really perceiving much of a difference between the two, Roger.
Much of a difference between the two, Roger.
Roger, well, I just went to both. I was wondering if there was even a difference that way. Before I was speaking to you just with the condenser. Now I've got them both turned on. Back to you.
Roger. I guess both would be the best way. I'm not hearing quite as much of what I thought I was hearing as far as the two elements fighting each other a little bit in the mids. So I would run both of them. Like I said, it doesn't make a heck of a lot of difference. It doesn't seem to between the one and the other, and putting them together, it even makes less of a difference, Roger.
Together, it even makes less of a difference, Roger.
Roger. How's my bottom end compared to my high end? And I know that you like the mid-range flat, so this is what you've instructed me to do, and so this is what I sound like following your instructions.
Roger, Roger. Well, I can not get you on my local receiver, which is good down to 100 cycles. My monitor system is good down to 50 cycles. So usually I like to get you on, get one on my local antenna, my local receiver, or the Arlington SDR. But I'm looking at you on the Milford SDR, and you seem to be rolling out at about 300 cycles. So I'm assuming that Milford is not flat. Milford rolls off on the bottom end. So I'm thinking that you're down good to 200 cycles. So I would just call it close enough, Roger.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. It's very hard to listen to yourself and try and EQ and do the right thing with the compressor and all. So, and I've got like 5 different microphones that I can use. So, but I figured I'd try this one on you. Since it's a double capsule, and what the results would be. So thank you very much. I'll listen for myself on YouTube, and thank you for your service. Back to you.
Roger, Roger there. I appreciate your checking in, and like I say, we'll have this uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. So 73, sir. Have yourself a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
You want to check out, give me a shout.